Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and we are here today with the monthly fails. This is my second installment of monthly fails. In addition to monthly favorites and empties and stuff, that the videos I always do at the end of the month, I decided to include a few things that didn't work for me during the month. I have 5 things to mention, and I'll talk about why they don't work for me and, you know, pretty much why they're fails. And my makeup today, my eyebrows are like not the right color I normally do. I did a try on and a really fun, I had so much fun doing this Ulta and Caboodles video. I'll link it down below in case you want to check it out and see how I got this very colorful look. But anyway, the first thing that didn't work for me this month was from Wander Beauty, and it's the Unleashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I got this in my Allure beauty box, the subscription service. And this is how it looks. It's a squeezy tube. Excuse me, I'm trying to do something. It's a squeezy tube mascara. And it is a wand like this, and it does say it's a curling mascara, volume and curl. And I normally like volume and curl, sounds good, and this wand is one I normally would like to use, but this has to be the dried out mascara I've ever used. I don't know if this is already dried out when I got it or if this is how the mascara is. But oh my gosh, I'm not even joking you. The first day I used this, I did 7 coats. I went one and I went on the other side, did back in, went to the other side, went to the other side. I literally did that 7 times on each side, and I had like barely there tinted blah lashes. Like it was so dry. And I don't know if it's dried out or if that's just how the formula is, but for me, not for me. And I normally like a dry mascara. Hey, stop licking the carpet. Anyway, just that one did not work for me. The next thing, unfortunately, was this. It's from Profusion. It's the Feel Good Skin Long Wear Skin Perfector. Hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, natural satin finish, SPF 15. So I've been seeing this. I saw 2 people talk about it in videos anyway, and it sounded pretty good. I was like, dang, that sounds good. But oddly enough, neither of them mentioned the fragrance. And this was the shade Fair 1 Warm Yellow. They had a shade range. They all say on the back though, like pink or yellow, stuff like that. That way you know the undertone you're getting. I didn't see any that were neutrals. Maybe they were just sold out, but this was the shade I got. And I thought it would match me better. The shade isn't right, but that's not why this is a fail for me. It's the freaking fragrance. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me swatch it for you. It's a nice bottle. I really like this packaging. Oh, I have a bruise right here. I smashed my hand at work the other day, so don't mind that. It's just a bruise. But it's really nice coverage. This is very similar, in my experience, very similar to IT Cosmetics CC Cream. Like the way it feels, the coverage it has, the way it blends, how moisturizing it is. Like it's very similar. Except this one smells like perfume. It doesn't just smell like they added a nice scent to it so it smells fresh. Like even the IT Cosmetics ones has a perfume, it smells like lemon. But this smells like perfume. Like it smells like a body spray that I sprayed on my face. I smelled it all day. It gave me such a headache. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it was just a one-off. Maybe it, you know, it won't give me a headache next time. I tried it again. Headache. I put it on this morning and I was like, I can't do it. I washed it off and put something else on. The fragrance in this is just, it's too overwhelming and it's too perfumey and like a cheap fragrance. Ugh. It gave me such a headache, which just sucks because this turned out to be a really nice foundation. Not the best shade match for me, but other than that, like I could just got a different shade, but I won't because the scent. Okay, moving on. I have this eyeliner. This also came in my Allure beauty box. It's from Cleo Noir, and it's a really deep purple like eggplant liner. And this is what it looks like here. And this is like the driest eyeliner ever. So there's the purple shade there. And if you're like coloring on your hand, you will get it to look purple. But trying to put this on my eyes and on my waterline, it drags and then the purple like barely shows up. So as I went like this on my hand, that's how much I had to do to get it to show up. Imagine having to do that like on your eye, on your lash line, trying to get this nice purple line. My eyebrows are falling. this nice purple line or on the water line. Like, it was just a hassle. It dragged and tugged and it was dry, and the shade, like the color barely showed up, and I had to do a million different layers of it. Just not for me. I have an eyeshadow palette. This is the Opposites Attract palette from the Balm. Not that shadow. That's something else. I'll take that out as not to confuse you. But anyway, this is from the Balm. I got this at Ross not a long time ago, but several months ago. It's a magnetic palette, and it comes with all of these single eyeshadows. It comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 matte eyeshadows. And I love that it came with a magnetic palette because this is obviously reusable. I love that it has a clear top. You could see what you have in there. And it leaves you enough room to put in your own eyeshadows. I thought this was really awesome. I was like, dang, I want that. And of course, it was at Ross. So it was like super cheap. The palette is nice. I want to keep the palette, but these eyeshadows. So I had mentioned this in, what video did I talk about this? Or I held it up for some reason. And then someone left me a comment saying, oh, can you talk about the Opposites Attract palette from the Balm? And I was like, you know what? I would love to. Let me just get to know it a little better. I've been trying with this palette over the last couple of months, and it is so annoying. It's so barely pigmented. Like, it lacks pigmentation so much. I have to build and build and build and build and build. And then, like, when you have other shadows that work a lot better, that you like better, pigmentation, you don't have to fight with it. Stuff like this is like, I don't even want to bother with this. I haven't even used all of them, but I've used more than half of them, and they're so annoying to me. I wanted to like this so bad, but the Balm, for me, tends to have more misses than hits, and this, unfortunately, is another one of them. So the last thing is this palette from XX Revolution Beauty London. I don't know what Makeup Revolution is doing with their brand now. They just have 1,000 different products. And I'm not a big fan of their brand. I'm not a big fan of the copycat thing. It really just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So I don't usually buy a lot of stuff from them. But this just looked really, really good. And I was like, I want that so bad. So I bought it on Ulta's website. It's a cream blush palette. And I'm like, oh, dang. They make a blush palette that I absolutely love. And I was like, oh, man, I bet they make a good cream blush palette. Packaging, super, super cute. Wait till you see the compact. It's even nicer. Oh, my God. I want to keep it just to put this on display. Look how pretty it is. Oh, my gosh. It's so, so nice. Then you open it up here. And you got your 6 creams. There's 2 that are highlighters. There's 2 that are just chunky glitter. And then there's 1 that's really nothing. And this is kind of like the only one that even kind of shows up as a blush. But even then, it's an awful formula. So I'm going to swatch this. They feel promising, like when you swatch them and when you feel them. I'm like, oh my gosh, those highlighters look really nice, right? And then I'll swatch these next 2. And they are just chunky glitter. I don't know if you can see the chunky glitter in there, but those 2 are chunky glitter. All I can see on my face was chunky glitter. And then the next 2 here are like the more like blushy ones, the ones I felt were more blushy. This one here I tried out the other day, and it was so not only metallic looking on my face, but it dried so fast. It dried down so quickly that, I mean, I couldn't even, like you can see here, I'm trying to like blend them around. The dry time on these is so fast that you got to get to it quick. I tried it with the stippling brush, and I felt like it just went on really patchy. I could just see these weird metallic like blobs around. The ones here with the glitter, oh my God, they were driving me crazy. I don't enjoy this formula, unfortunately. The palette, though, was super beautiful to look at, and they're nice to swatch and nice to like feel in your fingers. But for me, this is a no-go. Unless, if you have this and you were able to get it to work for you, let me know how you're getting it to work for you, because I want it to work for me. It just dries too quickly, and it doesn't give you enough time. Like, it sticks right away. Yeah, anyway, that is it. Those are the 5 fails I had this month. Let me know some things that did not work out for you this month. I would love to know what they are. And if you've tried any of these and I'm using them wrong, or you found success with them, let me know what you're doing, because I want to like these things. I don't buy stuff intending to hate it. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you later in another one. Goodbye.